Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I know. I know. What the fuck am I doing? Like, look, I make no apology that yesterday I was in a glorious studio with Fred Rubino. It's on my Patreon page, which is going into the shitter slowly. That happened. I really need to give more. Ooh, plane fucking going by lovely Newark Airport. Now sorry about the lighting. Lighting kind of blows. Oh, I could do that. Does that help? I think that legitimate. Nah, it doesn't. All right. But I am on my way to lovely Maze Landing, New Jersey. To have a kind of a family get together. I left Kiki back at Shea Geno, 6th and Kiki. Left her back at home base. They're fighting. They're fighting over the couch. I'm sure right now. No big deal. Shout out if you're here. Yeah, I probably should have just done nothing. But again, to quote Homer Simpson, the least I could do is nothing. But this is close. And and I don't mean to bash our boy Chad, but like I saw Chad try to do a driving stream once. Not good. I don't want to jinx myself. And you can tell the guy just doesn't drive to gigs. He was like, he looked all discombobulated. You know, I got to put this on a thing. Sorry, I had to do that. I had to put that on a thing. I love shit not showing. Oh. So at any rate, yeah, I probably should have just said fuck this and not did one today. But this is close. Again, to quote Homer Simpson, the least I could do is nothing, but this is close. And I'm like, well, I'm in the car. Keanu's fucking got to stay back and do shit tonight. So I'm going to be bored. I might as well talk to people. I might as well give you your fucking fix. Might as well give you your fucking 3 o'clock Wednesday fix. I mean, don't get me wrong. We gave some great content yesterday. The show with me and fucking Rubino was gangbusters. Throwing it at some of my old peeps at iHeart. Let's see what sticks. Oh, it's so funny. Because I'm talking to Rubino. And Rubino's like, he's like, reach out to Anthony. Doesn't Anthony know people at iHeart? And I'm like, yeah, I should have thought of that. For some reason I didn't. So I says Mabel, I said. So I reach out to Anthony, right? I reach out to Anthony and I say, hey, you know anyone at iHeart? And Anthony says E-Rock. He goes, E-Rock. He's like, I don't know what kind of sway he has, but ask E-Rock. I said, and right as I'm getting that, right before I get that from Anthony, I'm sending the screenshot of it to Fred saying, oh, look, I reached out to him. Let's see what he says. And or something like that. Fred's like, doesn't the guy you don't like, doesn't he work there too? And I go, yeah. And then I text Anthony back. I'm like, all right, I'll ask E-Rock. I hope he doesn't watch the show. No one does. Because I said I may have called him a fat, useless fuck that never had my back, but only a couple days ago. So I don't know that I'm going to plug E-Rock, because between you and me, I've seen E-Rock's show, and I can't imagine he has any sway at that fucking shithole. But I did reach out to 2 of my other peeps that I used to, I believe, read a sports sheet for nearly a decade. Nearly a decade before I tried to stop people from getting vaccinated and stop believing lies from fucking, sports industries and shit. Or just switch lanes. So much easier to drive and stream without Keanu here having panic attack. She's probably home having a panic attack if she's watching this saying, what are you doing? God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. But then again, I've been doing this for quite some time. I've been driving for quite some time. I don't know what Peter just said. I don't know what. You've never became known as G-Rock. That's a very good question, Pete. I am sure. I don't know. There was a time where I was called G Money. I'll tell you that much, Pete. There was a time in my life where I was indeed called G Money. I think on occasion I am still called G Money. 31 people in here. That's not bad. There was a time when I was called G Money. Not gonna lie. By the way, do we freeze? Does it freeze if I switch the screen, people? Does it freeze if I switch the screen? I'm not sure if it does. I'm not sure if it does. Did it just freeze? I can't see these fucking... I should just stream like this and stop kidding myself. At least this way I can see the fucking comments. At least this way I can see the comments. So it does... Oh, it freezes. All right, so there's no point. All right, there's no point. I mean, I was seeing if anyone super chatted, but what the fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? This isn't going to be long. Let's just chat. Tell you what, if there's super chats later, I'll see them. I'll see. And if there aren't, who gives a fuck? If you super chat me some gas money, I'll miss it, but I'll appreciate it later. If you don't, wouldn't be the end of the world. I just want to fucking be here for a little bit with you guys. Look, you guys are doing me as much of a favor as hopefully you feel I'm doing you as I stream today. Plus, I just want it for the library. Obviously, it'll be free on the Patreon. Patreon is, I put the Tuesday shit up free every day. But I got to tell you, like, as I said, the summer, I make no... That's the addiction. I make no apology for the wonky summer schedule. Summer is not made to be fucking inside. I think we all know that. I mean, I think we all. So tonight, going down to lovely South Jersey to hang with some fam. Maybe have a glass of wine. Haven't really been drinking lately. Because what I would like to do, and a little later we'll talk about Stern. We got to discuss Stern. I mean, my brother, last night I got the text. And it wasn't even a surprise, but we'll get to that. So, really haven't been drinking since I puked on myself. And sadly, I'll say it sadly, not because, oh my God, I puked on myself. It's like, oh my God, I puked on myself, which probably is not the right way to say it. The right way to say it would probably be, oh my God, I puked on myself. It's like, oh my God, I puked on myself. When are you going to just learn to say, fuck this, no, I'm not drinking for a while? Because if I don't want to drink for a while, I'm pretty good at it. But I just really haven't had the motivation to not drink for a while because I feel like, well, not working. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've never been working. But it's like, I'm just relaxed. But it's like, all right. So I just need something to take, something to catch when I want to take a break from drinking. So what I'm going to do is, burp. Ooh, by the way, brought some sticks for me, you, and Jeff B. Just the cheapies. So what I believe will stick is the Content House, which is coming up in a month. The Content House is coming up in a month, and another thing you can do, Pete, is get them on your boat, and then they have no place to go. I think what I will do is, by the way, I'm taking this all the way to exit 3, Pete. Pete had said all the way to exit 3. I feel like I could have just called Pete and done this. But give Pete a day off. Loads is a busy man. Maybe I'll just go to Loads tomorrow night and bug the boys again and do it in boxes. At any rate, regardless of tomorrow night. So Content House is in a month, okay? You know, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great time, even though I wake up yesterday to our boy, the In-Hot Water guy, who I fucking love and I'll never be mad at. I wake up yesterday to a text from Chrissy Mayer going, what is this? And it's the In-Hot Water guy shitting on Karl, who I like. I have no problem with Karl. But I have no problem with these people because I've been able to, as we learned during Operation Paperclip and Oppenheimer, to compartmentalize. And that's what I do. I compartmentalize my friend Karl is doing is dabbling. So when he shits on people, and I'm probably too nice. I've always been accused of being too nice. When he shits on people in the dabble version, like, well, I'm just trying to make money, and that's fine. As long as I can have a cup. And by the way, that's probably when I will drink again at the Content House, probably with Karl. But anyway, so I wake up yesterday, speaking of Content House, to a text from Chrissy Mayer going like, what is this? And I don't care. I read it, and the In-Hot Water guy's just like, hey, Karl, you fucking club-footed sellout. And this is my problem. I don't even think Karl's going to be upset when he reads it. I think Karl knows, I think hate the play, hate the player, don't hate the game. And I think Karl knows, like, when you're in the Dabbleverse calling people whores and assholes, you're gonna get whored and asshole yourself. So it didn't bother me at all. Chrissy's like, is he, are you trying, or not me? I think she knows it's not me. She's like, trying to get people to fight at the content house. Like, no one's fighting at the content house. I said, and then me and Karl were laughing at it while it was going on. But that's it. That is the goal. Or to quote Carbon Leaf, this is the goal. This is the goal, to get into your soul. The night you came into my life, you shook the bones of me, shook the bones of me, blew away my storm and stripe, and shook the bones of me, shook the bones of me. Geno won't read these. Let's say number one, Kevin Brennan is a good guy. Yeah, I was reading this. I saw a J-Mac Cherry. Kevin Brennan is a good guy for $5. Look, Kevin Brennan is a good guy. I mean, he's a miserable fuck. But at least, I'll say it again, he's authentic. And that's it. Karl's like, well, obviously Kevin Brennan has you convinced about me. No, Karl. We've made our own fucking, I've made my own fucking assumptions about you. I like hanging out with you, but you are fucking a Dabbleverser and you like getting super chats. Hey, Daddy likes a good Rumble rant. Shout out to Concrete Pete. I saw the dollar, let's get vaccinated. Go fuck yourself. Keep it up. I'll keep checking. Thanks for the $6. By the way, thanks for the $6. Don't mean to brag, but with my car, that's enough gas money to get me halfway there. 4 more of those. And, well, I don't know about the tolls. Again. But whatever, thank you. So, look, but don't do that. See, don't leave the Dabbleverse and be like, well, obviously you believe Kevin Brennan. No, Kevin Brennan, I don't even think Kevin Brennan should be called the Dabbleverse anymore. The Dabbleverse started with John, with Stuttering John, who sucks at what he does. I called that first. Well, I mean, you can check. I used to say to Anthony, I'm like, Stuttering John's not a good guy. Because I remember how he would be with Artie. I remember how he would fucking treat Artie when I was doing Artie's podcast. And he'd come in and he'd drink beer and he'd try and big time Artie, and Artie wouldn't even care. He'd be like, wait, what are you? And I mean, if you, the only person, dabble, clip it. And this is another thing. There are trolls that'll be like, hey, Anthony's shitting on Steel Toe. I don't care. I love Anthony. I love Steel Toe. I love Steel Toe just paid me more than Anthony has in the past year, although he'd have to pay me that every fucking 5 minutes to pay me what Anthony has in a lifetime. And I love them both, okay? But when trolls are like, and by the way, I love Anthony because I know him and I'm hanging with him at Content House. I can't wait for that, okay? But when trolls are like, oh my God, Anthony shit, or what are you gonna? I'm like, I'm gonna laugh with Anthony about it. And what did I do with fucking Steel Toe when I was hanging out with him? I'm like, Anthony doesn't care. I'm like, Anthony is just adapting, in my opinion. By the way, I will never speak for Anthony, for my boy Ant. Anthony's just adapting when he goes on Shuli's show. And I'm going to say this about Shuli. I fucking, I owe a lot to fucking how I used to fucking do Miserable Men with him. I always considered him a friend, but you can go back and look at the time Shuli came on In Hot Water and he just did the insecure tiny dick big time. Hey, he walked in first of all, we're fucking around in Compound Media. You gotta go easy on Kevin. You gotta stop fucking with Kevin Brennan. An hour later, he's on Kevin Brennan's show trying to suck his dick to get him to like Levy. And if you look at what has Shuli done since fucking leaving the fucking job of being that whack pack herder on Stern, what has he done? He's nothing but Dabbleverse. Nothing. And he's gone from, all right, well, Stuttering John's not here as much, so let me go after Steel Toe. And that's fine, Shuli. But my God, like, you can say what you want about me, and you will. But I love looking at all the stuff I've done. Like I was just, I was joking around with my buddy. It's like I say it all the time. Like I think I was talking about it on my show I think it was with Bill last time he was on. It was with Bill and Drew. I'm like, look, I loved selling the trash cans. I did. It was so like I'm the one. Once again, I'm the one that broke the story about me selling trash cans. I'm the one that broke the story bitching like they made me sell a grill one time and I hated it. That me. That you? Yeah, that me. I was the guy. I'm the one who knocks. I'm the one who waves his hand over the trash can. And then they asked me to sell vacuum cleaners, and it wasn't the same. Like, I'm not selling these shitty, I didn't say it. And I really do miss those Oriental kids. Those Orientals, I love them. Reduce speed, road work ahead. Oh, hold on. You know what it's time for, people? It's time for this portion of the show brought to you by White Trash Iced Tea. White Trash Iced Tea. It's not your regular tea. Well, actually it is. It's your regular tea. White Trash Iced Tea. It's your regular tea in a Folgers container over ice that tastes like caffeine-y goodness. Send it right to your liver and beg it to regenerate. Just drink that green and black tea with lemon and beg, shake, beg your liver to regenerate. Yeah, I'm steering with my leg right now. Can't do that with the wife in the car. Wife gets nervous. Ooh, I want to live to see 33. What a bitch. My poor saintly wife. I left her alone with the cat. I'm sure she's fine. She's fine. At any rate. But here's the thing, like what I'm saying about Shuli probably sounds bad, but I love the guy. I like drinking with him. But the Dabbleverse ruins people. I'll be the first to admit it fucked with me for a while. I'm getting a lot better with it. I think it's still fucking with my wife a little bit. And I don't mean that in a mean way. Love her, but but I always say to her, I'm like, they're just dabbling. And I'll tell you, we did 3 places in Virginia this weekend. She crushed. She's opening for Chrissy this weekend at the brokerage. I will be there Friday. Might weasel myself a guest spot. And by that, I mean, can I do a guest spot? And if Chrissy says yes, I'll consider that weaseling. Saturday, I probably won't be there. Thank you. Shout out, Chrissy. I think she got me some YouTube gig. So at any rate, getting back to the Dabbleverse. I'm fine. I had to miss a pothole. Yeah, I just think Shuli is like, Shuli went from being on Stern, and we will get to Stern. We'll get to him. Shuli went from being on Stern to just a guy on the internet. Don't get me wrong, working with Mike Morse, who I love, and Anthony Zenhauser, which, oh my God, okay. You keep waiting for your ship to come in on that, Zen. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, no, like you can make fun of my stream and the fucking, 85 people fucking watching wherever they are. You can make fun of that shit. I don't mind. You can make fun of the fact that my Patreon every day one less paid sub. I don't care. I mean, I should, but I don't, because Daddy goes by his gut, which is getting big. It's getting a little bigger. I said bigger, which is why where I'm gonna make Garrett guess what I weigh tomorrow. And do a little fucking juice cleanse and see if I can get the fucking I really do. Like, I really do know. I not know, but I've done it. I did the Pat Dixon diet. I love calling it that. Like, I could do a month, and I don't want to go on a crash diet, but I could definitely juice cleanse for a month, cut out the booze. I mean, think about it. If I'm doing 5 shots, or I'm doing 5 Jameson a day, between a shot or just over the rocks, 350 calories. 350. That's 350, a lot of sugar. Do the math. 350 fucking times 10 is 3,500, so it's 17,500. You're doing fucking a day's worth of calorie every week, and that's moderately drinking. Let's say that you drink so much you puke on yourself. Well, most of that liquor, I'm assuming, stayed in you. Don't get me wrong, or don't get me bong. I think that's what it was going to say. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, uh, good on you, Gene. Literally, good on you. And by that, I mean the vomit and the liquor that did not hit your liver or belly. So again, it's something I'd like to try. Can I do this, by the way? Oh, stop it. Oh my God, stop it. Can I do this real fast? Oh, watch this. Oh, it's soon. Now, checking something. I don't know if I've... No, fuck you. I think I froze. Am I frozen? That didn't work. All right. I don't know if I froze. I don't know if I froze. Gonna freeze up. I'll be right back. Just checking something. Good Lord. Oh my. J-Mac. Geno, take your pants off. Geno, shows your pink pocket. Opposite, Geno. Could make the fool look like an opening act. What I missed? Was I frozen? Shout out! Oh my God, there were. I'm not showing you my pee pocket, Curtis John. And thank you, J-Mac. It did not make COVID look like an opening act. You got, dude. For $20, I'll drive with my pants off. Yeah, how do you like that? That is the ultimate beg, shake, shake, shake. Although I don't know, I won't. Do not send 20. I'm not driving with my pants off. I mean, actually, let me take that back. How do you even know I have pants on? How do you know I have pants on? Ooh, it's raining. It's pouring. All right, so I'll make it about me again. So again, like, I look, I'm sorry that people think I'm lying. My brother, Loads, will back me up. I wouldn't change a thing in my life. And don't get me wrong, not like you can. Not like I can change a thing, okay? But I mean, we're the sum of everything that put us here in this car with pants, with or without my pants on. You know, living the dream. And like, look, I've said this before. I've lived many lifetimes. I have. That was no pick. That was a little bit of a pick. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit. By the way, J-Mac, it is not COVID in reverse, you son of a bitch. Not COVID in reverse. It's not my opening act. Tell you what. I can pee while driving. I can do that. Pretty good with that. In a pinch, God damn it. In a pinch, I can pee in this mug that Nicholas made for me. And I've been using it for an ashtray. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But it's so easy. Like, I'm a world-class highway pisser. For $20, I'll do a highway piss and I'll throw it on the car behind me. But I will not, although I have it, I will not shit in a bag again. That's, to quote Daffy Duck, I know. I know my brother's laughing. I know, I'm holding a bag of shit. I know, but I can only do it once. Shut up. By the way, Pete, I might be about 5 or 10 minutes late because traffic sucks getting out, and you know, I'm not Kid Hustle. So, as I was saying, we're the sum of everything. Sorry, I hit the fucking mic cord, which I keep doing. As I've said many times, we're the sum of everything that put us here in this car, driving down the turnpike to hang out with family, smoke some cigars. And look, I've lived a lot of... Why are you doing this? Yeah, that's better. I'm sorry. That was bugging me. I'm sorry. I've lived a lot of lifetimes. Like I would say, obviously, growing up in Jersey, grew up on a farm. Grew up in a Norman Rockwell painting. There's one. Went to college. You know, fucking lived at the beach. Fucking drove a forklift. Fucking, I don't know what I did. Fucked around a lot. Fell in love with booze too much. Got to break up with it. Then fucking lifetime one was the next one was Rita. I was engaged at one point, even though it wasn't a real engagement. I was a banker. That's what. Another lifetime, I was a banker. I worked in a bank. I worked in a bank that was more office space than Wall Street, and lived in Delaware and did all that shit. All right. Then I was a bartender and comedian. That's what I was. Started doing comedy. I was a bartender at Bottle Caps. I was. And then I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I'm full of shit. That was the end of that lifetime. You can even include those. That was the end of that lifetime, right? It's bugging me. Sorry. This thing is fucking bugging me. There. That'll do it. Then I moved to New York. I was a New York comedian. Banging Aunt Kristen, Pete. That's another lifetime. Fucking, hanging out at the clubs, fucking doing the shit, fucking doing the shows, banging Aunt Tara. And we'll call that, I'll include that whole thing. Quizzo Geno to Aunt Tara. That's another lifetime. So I'm doing trivia shows back and forth in Delaware. Start banging a young chick down there. She graduates, goes to Oregon. I'm going back and forth there. Moved. Just got a picture of Tarabico Tuesday. It's amazing what the universe provides. And then we get engaged. That's another fake engagement. It really is. Loads will back me up on this. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. No. Oh, well, God forbid. No. She's like, I'm giving myself. She's like, I'm done. I ran it into the ground. I'm done. I'm out. So she leaves. And I'm telling you, she's gone. So then it's Hobo Geno, which I am telling you, that was a great one. That might have been, that is an all-timer. These lifetimes just keep getting better and better. Now I'm living out of my car. I'm subletting apartments in my old neighborhood. I'm meeting fucking Bronson, people like Bronson, and staying and going between here and LA and touring with Artie Lang. Oh my God. And then I'm a regular on the DirecTV show. And then Artie makes me the second mic. And all that stuff. And then Artie gets so fucked up and toxic with his heroin, I'm out. And I start doing a podcast with a kid named Aaron. Great. And then Aaron Berg and I wind up at Compound Media. That's that lifetime. By the way, sorry about that. I got a call from my boy Brig, who watch this. That vertical Geno face brought to you by Brig, my co-host on the Better Believe It pod, Better Believe It, which is also up on my Patreon for free. I mean, it's on Brig's page, but I like to centralize all my work. If you're a Geno fan, and I'm sure you are, you wouldn't be here 28 minutes into this ride. If you're a Geno fan, my Patreon's your one stop. Where was I? Oh. So then I do the podcast with Ehrenberg, and that blows up. And I would say, the end of that lifetime was, I think, I would say when Aaron left, but it's not. And then fucking Aaron left, and I fucking, I met Keanu, did the show, fucking, as much as E-Rock, that fat, lazy fuck takes credit for it, I think even Garrett and Steve will tell you I was the one that fucking, knew how good they were. And Luby, God forbid Luby, obviously. Luby, I remember, I used to always be like, oh yeah, Steve's just doing a show. I'm embarrassed as much as I am proud from the time I said it seemed like it's a real show. This isn't and everyone knew it except me. And not that I didn't know it, I love the dump, but I'd come in and be like, all right, are we done? Are we done with your little thing with Bobby? And then I realized this is a great show. I love it as much as anyone. I don't know why I got off topic there. Because Luby knew how good Garrett and Steve were as well. But when Aaron left, they're like, who's going to be the co-host? I'm like, Garrett and Steve. Then Dixon broke my jaw at one point. Stevie Lou said I was on the ground crying while he was holding ice on my face, which, it's such a funny visual. So yeah, and then compound shut down. Gavin's a disingenuous, provocative, yet I think terrible podcasting. Fuck. Fired us. No reason not to. You know, we fucking just wanted the subs. We were just a subsidiary of everything. And everyone went their own way. And I got married, which is fun. I like it. And that's the lifetime we're in now. Thank you for taking the ride with me. Thank you for taking the ride with me. That is the lifetime we're in now. Fuck. Here's that over. You don't see that, right? I don't know if that'll work. It's so funny. All right, I tried some. It didn't work. Never mind. I'm sure Frankie's like looking for the. Probably wants the link right now. So at any rate, yeah. So that was the last lifetime, and trust me, I know what I'm talking about. You're all, and that's lifetimes, and I think everyone moves me a little bit forward in some direction. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, in Julie's defense, he got the fuck out of New York. Good for him. Moved to Bama. Good for him. Raising his kids. Good for him. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. But the shit he does, like, I mean, it'd be one thing. I could see Zenhauser doing it. I can see fucking the, who are they? The antipathy, the pretty intersecond. They're nobodies who fucking say, hey, you can make money, you know, losing your shitting on people, which is sad in a way, but good for them. But I mean, like, when you're two fucking suburban moms and you're like, hey, why don't we shit on this Aaron guy and make some money? Okay. What are you getting out of that? Like, it's so funny. I was hanging out with, God, who said this to me the other day? Who the fuck were we just hanging out with? Don't get old. Where the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ, Bob Patrice. Me and Keanu are hanging out with BFO Pizzle this weekend. Shout out to fucking Arlington. Shout out to El Rey in Arlington. Shout out to Taco Loco in Lorton. And shout out to another round in Richmond. What a fun weekend. And Bob said something that, I mean, it was... You ready to laugh at me? Be a first. You ready to laugh at me? Bob Patrice said something that you can literally, and I immediately tied to the Dabbleverse. Okay. And it's about Hillary Clinton. It's about this shit with Russiagate. Okay. I said, I'm like, no, like, you know, they've got them. They seemingly have them dead to rights. Bill and Hillary had to get to whatever. And so it's like, but I'm like, no one gets arrested. And I'm like, no one goes to jail. And then I showed him a meme of that frog, whatever his name is. I always forget. He goes, it's nobody goes to jail o'clock. And he looked and he said, very, very wistfully, very matter-of-factly, and he's right. He goes, how would you like, let's say they put Hillary in jail. Put her in jail right now. And if you're in here, Bob, and I'm getting it slightly wrong, apologies, but I'm trying to tell you how fucking perfectly it struck me. He goes, let's say they put her in jail right now. How would your life change? How would your life change? And he's right. I'm going to say something I don't think anyone's ever uttered. Bob Hectodillis, Bob Patrice is right. How would my life change? Let me speed up this caddies up my ass. How would my life change if fucking Hillary did go to jail? If fucking, you know, the FC client list did come in? Other than I'd have I'd finally have faith in government, but wouldn't change my life. I wouldn't, you know, have more followers. I wouldn't fucking have more TV credits. I wouldn't change it a bit. All right, well, how would your life change? And this is what I mean. Like, I do like to think, and I've said this countless times, I've changed lives. Fuck you. I sent out fucking souvenir vax cards. I sent out stickers to fight that COVID shit. I fucking you guys. And COVID aside, I went behind that desk and every morning gave people content. Aaron did, made people laugh. And I still like to believe what little following I have on my Patreon. I appreciate every one of you. I'm giving you, something to giggle about. I am. We're laughing at the dumbest stuff. The show me and Fred are doing is so good. The show me and Sammy are doing with Brig is so good. The fact that I keep thumb picking my nose and no one's complaining is so good. But you know what I mean? It's like I love the content I'm producing, and I like to think if I can give myself a bit too much credit, I like to think that if I did stop, it would affect your life a little bit. I don't mean that in a fuck you kind of way, obviously not. I don't mean that in a threatening or, let me rephrase, I don't mean that in a God, you can't live without me kind of way. You can. But I like to think my show for the past, Jesus Christ, going all the way, and Geno speaks, going all the way back to when I was on DirecTV with Artie. Like every time I was on, it made your life a little better, a little funner, a little more exciting, a little more entertaining. I know like a stand-up shows do, so I like that. It surely, what is he doing with his fucking show? And don't get me wrong, Cumia just goes on because he's a great guy and he likes Shuli. But I mean, Anthony's show on WABC, that does make my life a little better. Because I sit there listening to a guy I consider a very good friend and giggle and be like, this guy's great. And I consider myself pretty fucking cool to have fucking sat at the right hand, proverbially and literally with Artie, proverbially with Anthony, two of the biggest names in fucking radio in the past fucking 2 decades. And trust me, I came up and worked with them. Shuli did the same thing, and now he's fucking literally nearly as bad as Howard. That diagonal bump brought to you by a 646 number, I don't know. Pardon? I'm going to check the rants. You fucking piece of shit. Hey guys, how are you? By the way, shout out. What is that? I can't see the chat. That is so neat. I wonder if I could do that. By the way, guys, shout out to Douchey Nazi. I did not read your chat. Curtis John, I did not get the bourbon yet, but I intend to go on this trip. Thank you so much. Here's my next question. My God, look at this. Ah, shit. Damn it. Nope. It puts the chat in the lower right, which is cute, but I still can't read it. My thing isn't big enough. Sorry, guys. And I'm not even going to try and read that silliness. That said, what is Johnny Claire bitching about Russia and stuff? Oh, good Lord. Oh, dear, I'm going to have to pee. And obviously, I'm not getting off at a rest stop. I'll pee right on air. I'll pee right on the goddamn air. You don't think I will? You people will see. I don't know why that just happened to the camera. I'm sorry, people. So, sorry about that. Oh, come on. It's bugging me. Sorry, people. So that's good stuff. That said, so yeah, I've lived a lot of fucking lifetimes. I have. Watch this. Here's what you do. You scoot up, right? You take out your peen, your auto peen, right? You take your container and you point down. And you just what? Yeah. Yeah, you don't get that on Misery Loves Company. You don't get a guy peeing in a fucking cup that his nephew gave him, do you? You don't, people. You don't. And then, here's what you do. Because you're 58, you take a napkin right? You take a napkin, you take a Starbucks napkin that you have to grab, and when you finish tapping, you sheathe your pee. You sheathe it. Otherwise, when you show up at that family dinner, you've got a giant pee mark on your shorts. By the way, I'm not wearing this at the dinner, Pete. I brought my suits. And this may or may not have pee in it, and I may not have the lid. Stop it, you weirdos. Now, let's put this somewhere where it will not spill. Oh, I dropped it on the... There you go. There you go. Didn't miss a beat. Now, a lot of people will find that vulgar and base. But I'm sorry, I've been driving far too long. Absolute scenes. I think he threw me $2, dude. Thank you. Throw it out. Now, yes, thank you. Can I? Now, if you don't mind, I have to go to Aaron's and throw this on his fucking driveway. Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy? It really is. It really is it's a simple fucking system. And then when you get in traffic, you dump it out. It's really that fucking simple. Anyway, where was I? Oh, hope I don't pick up the wrong coffee cup. Huh? Hey, how are you, Mr. Grant? What a disgrace. Really? All right, whatever, Mr. Cranky. Didn't mean to let you down, Mr. Cranky. Didn't mean to let you down. Did not mean to upset you. Now, Natopia gets it, don't you? Whatever. All right, so, oh, that's good stuff. I mean, that's what you do. That's what you do when you got places to be. I mean, this is like, let me tell you, Mr. Cranky, what are you? And I'm assuming you're a dude because you're Mr. Oop, drop my mic. Fell right in the pee. Kidding. Dude, what do you do? What do you do, Mr. Cranky? I pull over to a rest stop and pee. Well, good for you. Good for you. That's great. Daddy doesn't. Like, don't get wrong, when I'm driving with the missus, yeah, we stop. Stop and pee. But what's the point of being a dude and having a dick if you can't jerk your brothers off under a pink... Oh, that's tomorrow night. That's Friday. By the way, Friday back in... Oh, fuck, Friday. Yeah, Friday we're back in studio, but I got to drive Keanu to the gig. Gig's not too late. I'm not leaving. Yeah, we definitely can do that shit. So yeah, should be good. Let's check the map. Checking some first. Yes, exit 3, it's got me going through. I love it. Sorry. Oh, there you are. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. So, yes. Lived many lifetimes. And I think everyone's kind of a step forward. But you have to make, that's the thing, like, you have to make it a step forward. What, new Honda? Driving by a Honda Prologue. Never heard of it. Weird writing. I don't know what it is. Anyway, drove by. But that's just it. You know, we're the sum of every, like, what's the line? Not enjoyment and not sorrow is our destined end or way, but to find that each tomorrow finds us further than today. And, like, look, I mean, I'm trying to get further than I was at Compound Media, but in hindsight, look, I get it. Compound Media was behind a paywall. I got some great fucking, great content out of it. There's that prologue. Great content out of it. Fucking the best times of my fucking life. The apex of my broadcasting career for now. I will be the first to admit, fucking, my Patreon is a step back, but I'm looking to move forward. I'm marketing this sports show. I'm marketing this stuff with Rubino. I'm looking to do the next thing because, as my brother will tell you, I never was the guy, well, let me just stay at this 9 to 5. Let me bank some cash and retire. No. As Loads will tell you, that's not how Daddy do. It's not how Daddy do. Daddy don't do that. Daddy doubles down. So, again, you know, it's like I get that a lot of people, this life I'm living is not for a lot. And by a lot, I mean sane, normal people. But this is just how I've always been. This is the only way I know how to do it. So, again, on to the next thing, so to speak. But yeah,
I don't know how much longer I'll be doing that shit. Hey, Jesse James. There you go, Jesse. Money is like blood in Aaron Bergelis or something. Yeah. Aaron's another one that, like, look, he is doing In Hot Water down, and God bless him. It's not bad. I'm just biased because I thought what we did was better, and he's repackaging it. But I'll tell you, In Hot Water was so good. If you repackaged it, if you're gonna repackage it, that's how you do it. You know, you get fucking people to fill in the spots and let you shine, and that's that's what Aaron's doing. So good for him. But I don't think Eastside Dave is as good as me in that seat. I certainly don't think Bobby can hold a candle to Garrett and or Steve. And I don't know who the other one is, but whatever. Aaron's got his own thing. Aaron fucking chose his side. Aaron fucking believed the lies. What gets me is Aaron's like, oh yeah, I almost threw Gene down a flight of stairs. You were never going to throw me down a flight of stairs. You're not an asshole. But you had to do that. No one was bad-mouthing your wife. Your wife bad-mouthed me, Aaron. Your wife went with Matt Scarpelli's narrative that I went on stage at a club in Delaware where I was always the opening comic because I'm from Delaware. I knew your wife before you did. Not that way, please. And, she wanted, you cannot convince me, and you can dispute me on this, but don't say I'm shitting on your wife. I just believe that your wife wanted you out of In Hot Water so badly, she couldn't run with the, oh yeah, Geno screamed the N-word and walk half the crowd at a bar. It was a lie. That's what I said about your wife. Said your wife lied about that, or your wife exaggerated, or your wife didn't know, but you can say what you want. No one bad-mouthed your wife unless you disagreeing with what she says is bad-mouthing. But you've got to make this big deal. And by the way, another In Hot Water fave, Rich Carucci, as he is my witness, was right there. And I said to him, I was like, don't tell anyone about that. And you can ask me, I didn't go like, oh my God, please don't tell anyone about that. I said, look, dude, don't tell anyone about that. Because I literally tell him, like, Aaron's just trying to, make a scene to justify leaving. Because Aaron still, every day In Hot Water went on without him. Every episode of In Hot Water without Aaron. Aaron's like, I shouldn't have left. I was wrong. And again, E-Rock trying to give him a morning show and literally fucking Bill and Joanne and be like, yeah, we got to change the name to Back Talk because it's not even on in the morning. It's on at noon. That is morning to any compound listener because he wanted to give Aaron his own show because he was a weasel. Let me be sure to reach out to E-Rock and be like, hey, can you get me on iHeart? No. I don't even want to be beholden to him. I'm sorry, Fred Rubino. Our show's so good, I don't want any fingerprint. I don't want any greasy pizza-stained E-Rock fingerprint on it. Is that fair? And do I make myself clear? Crystal clear is the line, people. Concretey Petey. Don't read this. Keep driving. Did I miss any? Jesus Christ. It is so... it's just so difficult to do this, but we're big trying. People in here. I love it. Did I freeze? Did I? Exit 5, flying down the turnpike, loads. Got to stop by a TD Bank and deposit some ill-gotten Gotti, or his ill-gotten booty, or his ill-gotten Gotti. It's a MASH line. Fucking normal people get it. That's good. I don't want to touch that. That's a beautiful angle. Oh, shit. Hey, everybody. Just make it. Sorry. I was switching lanes there, people. All right, so that's a nice. Now, look. Let's talk about Stern a little bit. If you don't get, there you go. Some fucking guy just tried to sneak in. So I get the message from my writing team yesterday, which is Loads and his buddies Mongo and Monaco. Yeah, and Stern's done. Now, look, you could say Stern was canceled, but I don't. This is not. This is the natural evolution of thing. And look, and my brother Loads is like, how much money do you think they lost? And I said, I would argue, and I'd love you. They started losing money the day they signed them to the last contract, because I don't know what it was 5-10 years ago. I can't keep track. But the industry's changing, and Stern literally sold out. And why not? He's making his money. And this thing about Stern, he's like, well, they won't get, there's no way they're going to pay you what you want. But Stern is old. His followers have money. In one final fucking, fuck you to the legacy of his, the very thing he hated so much, he used to make fun of podcasts. He should just start a podcast. I mean, he will easily, am I wrong? He will easily make more money with a podcast, especially there's no point for him to go on Rumble on YouTube. He will easily make more money with a podcast than he ever would. He'll make more money on his own on a podcast than he could ever get out of SiriusXM right now. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Okay? So I don't even see, this is a nothing burger, this story. This is just common sense. The only problem is Stern is such a dinosaur, Oh, yay. So I will be doing that thing Saturday. I just got confirmation. Hold on. I'm going to send an email. I'm going to send a text message. I'll be right back. I might not even freeze up. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, my wife is screaming at me right now. Hold on. Streaming. Hold on. Hey, Geno, my name is Karen Hughes. I'm a casting. I'd love to. Hold on. You still there? Were you guys watching all that shit? Did you see all that? Hold on. I'm going to put it here so I could read the chat real easily. Was that... We can see your text on the screen. All right, well, sorry, it was all dick pics. Gary Biscayne. Ha, ha, ha. Brilliant name, Geno. Thank you, Muttering John. Watch this. This is the other thing about the Dabbleverse. Okay, watch this. How would your life change? I mean, your life would change, Muttering John. I was like, oh my God, how'd you find me? What are you guys doing? Well, why do you care? I don't get it. By the way, Daddy's in Alaska next week. Alaska, motherfuckers. Next weekend, Daddy in lovely AKA Alaska. What is this? I want to check this out. I can't do it. Just checking. So wait, you can't see me now? I froze now. You're telling me right now I froze. You're telling me right now that I froze. Am I frozen? Come on, let me know. Probably frozen. I can't be bothered. I am indeed, Tosca. I am indeed. I am going to Chilkoot Charlie's. I am Chilkoot Charlieing. Heartfelt and Dabbling Drive. By the way, if you're watching on Gary Biscayne, my brother's YouTube page, if you don't get how fucking lame, gay, and faggoty YouTube is, like Peter's page is monetized. He's monetized. He just can't make money. They're just it's eligible for monetization. He just can't do it. Cannot do it. because apparently, again, me and Gary and Keanu talked to me and Larry, not Gary Biscayne, Larry Biscayne, talked about, I don't know, apricot seeds cause arsenic. I'm telling you, they were mad that we showed that fucking thing about how the food that's good for you looks like what it helps. Like carrots look like eyes and celery look like feet and tomatoes look like the heart. Can't convince me otherwise. You cannot. I'm sorry. Walnuts look like the brain. You can't. You can't. So where was I? Oh, just Stern. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. Like if Stern wants to keep busy, he could just do a podcast 1, 2, 3 days a week. He'd make even more money. Lord knows he's got the studio. What the fuck? I mean, he should not even, he should want to leave SiriusXM. He should ask for even more than he's thinking about making because his life's about to get even easier somehow. Am I wrong? There's no way Stern's not going to just be like, yeah. What was that noise? Getting messages from Rapino. So at any rate, boy, making great time. We're going to sneak out at exit 3, I guess. I'm definitely getting Wawa later today. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. This bitch is getting some Wawa, people. Yeah. Oh, get off at exit 3. I know what I'm doing. Getting off at exit 3, hitting TD Bank. I mean, there's no point getting Wawa, even though I'm starving because I'm eating in an hour. Eating in an hour, people. It's all about it. Making great time. All right, so that's it. I mean, that's an hour. Again, what do you care? This is free. I mean, the only way to save the Patreon at this point. I mean, it just gets lower and lower. Look, I get it. I guess I suck at it. You know, it's not a big deal to me. I think there are things I'm very good at, and this is apparently not it. But you guys are great. I will not. Oh, nice. What is that? It's an old school Jeep. I will not abandon you guys. I appreciate your loyalty. But I mean, really, I guess the only way to make more money is to work less. And then when you divide the Patreon by what I'm making, you know, I mean, in a perfect world, I'll do like maybe a Wednesday show, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you know, and put like a classic In Hot Water episode up on Saturday. That's what he's like. He's like, make new content. I make new content. Sorry that you don't have the In Hot Water catalog because you're like, I got to get out of here. I mean, like, I wish I could have made him, like, that's on me. I wish I could have made Aaron believe what we all knew, what we were doing, no one else could do. And then Aaron's like, I could be Joe Rogan. You can't. I'm as funny as Louis C.K. You're not. I could do fucking Man on the Street and go viral. You won't. I could do In Hot Water and no one else can. Yes. Yeah, but my wife thinks it's too edgy. Why? But she doesn't like words. And now your wife's a fucking conservative anyway. You won. Oh, he's bad. No one's bad-mouthing your wife. We're bad-mouthing you saying you fucking listened to your wife. Jesus Christ. Should have thrown me down the stairs for bad-mouthing you. Not lied about throwing me down the stairs because you lied about me bad-mouthing your wife. Jesus Christ. All right. All right, there you go. Coming on an hour. You got an hour. You got my take on fucking my many lifetimes. You got my thoughts on Stern. You got to see my torso as I took a piss. My upper body, not my lower torso. You did. You did, people. It's great. It's great stuff. And I think you're all caught up, right? Let me make sure I didn't miss any rants. I mean, I think I missed rants because I may have missed rants because they go away, right? Sorry about that. Like if you ranted and I didn't get to it in time, I missed it. But if I missed anyone's rant, I'm sorry. I do appreciate it. I like that there's 43 people in here. I don't know how many people are over on the YouTube. Not sure about that, but thank you for that. right, 59, 51, 52. If you think I'm doing more than an hour. There you go. So that's an hour. An hour of fun, people. An hour of fun that I guess we'll put on the Patreon. Maybe I'll make it members only. Yeah. Take it right down. Take it right down off the fucking Rumble. Make you pay for this if you missed my driving stream and my driving urine stream. Yeah. I got nothing. Now I'm just mumbling because it's over an hour. So yeah, back tomorrow night with a football show. But again, I don't even know. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Like, I might be done. I might be done with the look. I love Garrett and Steve, but the driving around for all of us is insane. It's not cost effective. We can do it in boxes just as easily. We can reconvene and do a football show at the Content House. But I mean, it's exhausting. I mean, it's exhausting driving back and forth and blowing like $50 in gas and tolls so we can be in the same room when no one fucking cares anymore. Because if you cared, then maybe, I mean, you guys care. But if enough people cared, if it was enough of a sell, if it made it any bigger or better, if it like brought more people in saying, oh my God, these three guys are in the same room, keep doing it. But I was wrong. I remember when it started, like, let's keep it going. Like, I'll yell at all you guys. And I mean you guys, because you know, but it's like, look, I fucking tried. When the studio shut down, I'm like, all right, we'll take these I didn't even want the fucking cameras. Fucking, then we get the cameras, like, all right, well, we'll have people, like, God damn this fucking thing. Like, we'll have people, hold on, there you go. I'm like, well, people fucking come in the apartment. Welcome in Miami. Keep that energy going. Fuck that energy. Doesn't get me shit. Gets me 119 fucking people. Tired of fucking opening my home, my time, my life to this shit when it's not worth it for me unless it's Bill coming by, you know, or Larry. But I can't keep driving around trying to prove to you that fucking studios matter. I'll go for free to fucking, you know, with Rubino and stuff. But I can't keep losing fucking money trying to prove a point that no one gives a fuck about. And I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. I get it. I get it. So again, I can't, you know? So, like, I'll be back tomorrow, but I don't know that it'll be anything more than boxes with the boys because I'm done driving. Done. And then they come to my house and I love it. I love having them over, but it's a whole fucking day. It's a whole thing. It's a long fucking day. And if I ain't drinking, what's the point? So again, I get it. And then Friday with loads, we could do that anywhere, if you know what I mean. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, sorry, I was checking to see if there are any rants. There were not. That's a fun day, people. Hopefully, I hope you pass the time. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, obviously I was wrong. That's my point. Like, I'm wrong. Like, you know, I show up every day, do these shows. Fuck it. I give content that I like. If you like it, great. And obviously you guys wouldn't be here if you didn't, but I was wrong to think like, trust me, say it all the time. Fucking, I've never not showed up for, like, I fucking didn't miss a single day on In Hot Water, except for when some asshole broke my jaw because he got addicted to fucking Adderall, and a couple of deaths in the family. But again, Daddy shows up. Daddy does the work. You know what I mean? But it's not worth it. There's no work to be done when I fucking run around like crazy. Trust me. Drive every fucking Tuesday, hour and a half each way right now, for free to be in a studio with Fred. That's the work. That's the next thing. Not saying, hey, everyone, look, I got people at my place. And I was like, yeah, no one cares. We'd rather just watch people in boxes shit on each other. And don't get me wrong, that's not you, but it's no one else. So again, you can say I'm bitching, and it will just break my heart. All right, we're at exit 3. It's a fucking good ride. You people are the schmoopers. Gonna get off at exit 3 and going to. Gonna go to the bank. I gotta drop off. I got money coming out of my ass. Gotta go to the bank real fast. And dump out this cup of piss.